one.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
Lee with it. To the inside. Roberts lays it up and banks it in.
Keeping his eyes up and staying patient. Lee does a great job of locating the open man.
AI outside. Trigger screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
Screen by AI. Tatum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Great job by Tatum. He's used to getting hit and finding a way to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he could make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season. There's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to AI. Pass to Tatum. AI. Han defending. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. It's stolen by Evans. Tipped away. And stolen by AI. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. Han, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The ability to handle the ball is key to getting your shot at the next level. And Han Chi showing he has the talent.
Here's Young. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the shot. And with Tatum, as you said, it would most likely be his last chance on making an NBA roster.
And even though he isn't the youngest player on the roster,
oh, man!
Drop the hammer.
Punches it home with authority.
And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles from what I've heard. And maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope. Sioux Falls trailing here. Outside Han. Pass to Ducey. Han. Back to Ducey. AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
Another shot, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot two here. Benny Ducey picks one up. Now here's AI, guarded by Jennings. Here's AI, and AI throws it down. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
Pass to Calderon. Yes, and it's AI picking up the assist.
Well, that speaks to the intelligence of AI. Knows when one of his guys isn't being covered. A big lead becomes bigger They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And it's out of bounds. The Skyforce able to retain possession here. And the Mad Ants making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Starts. Daniels covering. And stolen by AI. One-on-one fast break.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
And that'll be Sioux Falls ball as it goes out of bounds. Skyforce able to keep the ball here. And the Mad Ants making a change here. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole. But one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a great coach on and off the court.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down on them, and they're really starting to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them. The misses just started piling up. Good timeout to sort of calm the guys down and get reset.
Just step away from the court a second and calm down, as you said.
Now here's Lee. Toss to Hahn. Over AI. And once again, off the mark by Sioux Falls.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Rugged screen set there, and the defense didn't even try to fight through it.
Sioux Falls with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. Can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. He's one of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Yes, and it's AI picking up the assist.
What passing. They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, it's hard not to appreciate all the points they've gotten off of assists today. Just a complete team effort.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
Here's Hahn.
Oh my!
And that was all started with the aggressive D by Han Chi, creating the turnover. This is what Coach wants to see more of out of him.
Pass to Grace. Kicks it to AI. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
We know Han Chi's a high flyer, a 48-inch vertical, and the defense knows it too. Can't afford to let him get to the rim on you.
You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task because travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Lee outside. Pass to Hahn. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
AI outside. And he knocks in the layup.
So good at slicing to the lane. Can't let AI get any opportunities to penetrate.
It's Han Chi with the drive, and it's Han Chi with the jam.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taken some pressure off their perimeter shooter.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it has.
Fangs, a reminder that we use a 3-tiered waste disposal system here at the arena. Please make sure you throw your items away in the proper bin. Thank you for your consideration.
If they ain't got a price to pay.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. What can you say? Han, an impressive effort here today.
His decision-making has been flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from him in the first half. He wasn't forcing anything.
But I think here in the second half, they may want him to be a little more assertive, start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Good point. Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
Here's Young, and the Mad Ants tack on 2 more.
Fantastic at using whatever screen comes his way. Young just needs a little daylight and he's good.
Han, covered by AI. Pass to Han. And slam dunk by Han Chi.
Yeah, another one for Han Chi. Stand up and take notice because this kid is for real.
And here's Trigg. AI outside. Now here is Tatum. He got right to the cup using that screen.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Roberts with the screen. Up off the screen. And slam dunk by Han Chi.
The monster dunk coming off a super pick play.
It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, that's a good physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. Tim, that would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come out racing out of the gate to start the second half.
Inside, tipped, and out of bounds. The Mad Ants will take it.
Just didn't make the catch. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game.
Now here's Keith. Defense is right there, and that one drops.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Screen by AI. On the wing, AI. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy.
This is why his teammates love him. AI has no problem absorbing the contact on the drive.
Now here's Keith, defended by Carter. And here is Evans. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the call will be against Evans. That is his first foul of the game. AI up top, guarded by Jennings. Here's AI. He gets that one.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Now here's Splitter. Defense right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And the Mad Ants making a change here. And good on both. And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. Here's AI. 23 points in the game. To the inside. Boss's shot's good.
Wow.
Junior Boss.
I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
Who are you to be criticizing defense, Tim? But anyways, look, they have to start committing more bodies down low.
At least I played some.
Oh, come on, I played too. Good job running that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys.
Now here's Carter, defended by Starks. Pass to Calderon. AI outside. They set the pick.
You can tell AI learned a lot from his experience in China. It's clear he's far from done yet. Wants to keep growing.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line. Both teams will make substitutions. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Ducey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Assertive when it comes to scoring inside. Ducey has an impressive feel for this area of the floor.
Now here's AI. He's closely guarded. The shot that time not on target. And Sioux Falls has possession. The 3 from Troy Lee. Boss with the rebound. And here comes the break. From deep AI. It's not going to go for him.
The fans might not notice AI's great defense there, but trust me, the coaches do. That kind of effort in it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mad Ants out in front, running away with it. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
One of the harder things for a young player to develop is a rhythm in the catch-and-shoot game, but Han Chi is looking solid right there.
AI outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his first.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Sioux Falls with the ball. Here's Han, and that one drops for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money, but it's a team game.
Pass to AI. Tatum. Back to AI. Tatum left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Evans. And stolen by AI. Tatum outside. And here is Madison. Guarded by Roberts. Got that one up quick.
Such a savvy veteran. Can't leave someone open around Tatum. That's asking for trouble.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. AI really making a difference here.
He continues to burn them at the offensive end. The coaching staff is going to have to make an adjustment or they're going to pay for it big time.
Costa Han, and the foul called on AI. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Roberts with the screen. Here's Lee, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Slick move by Lee. You think he's dumping it off. He says, no, sir. This one is mine.
Screen by AI. Here's Young, and again, it's Fort Wayne.
Young.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to the play.
Roberts with the screen. Here's Han. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Troy Lee.
Despite the play of the team, he's done really well here.
To the left wing. AI outside. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Fort Wayne will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Mad Ants will retain possession here.
Fort Wayne ball.
Here's AI. They set the pick. Down low. And stolen by Hahn. Pass to Jennings. Over Tatum. That one off the back iron and out.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
AI. Trigg. Back to AI. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Outstanding concentration from AI. Good at adjusting his shot through contact and converting.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Roberts with the screen. Pass to Hahn. Jumper off the screen. Off the left rim and out. Here's AI. The shot's good.
And you can tell AI is used to getting knocked around. Doesn't faze him in the slightest.
Outside Hahn. Over AI. The Skyforce again can't hit. That's good. And it's Marcus Young with the assist.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just
And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win. They showed a lot of grit to come in here and walk out with a road win.
And coming out of Sioux Falls, the road win, it is no easy task. The Skyforce were fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team. The Mad Ants were able to stay in control and put things away.
And I think the Mad Ants are the type of team to elevate their own level of play in order to spoil the debut of someone like Flying Dragon. Fantastic effort from them.
And some momentum being built for the Mad Ants with this win. That'll be it for us here in South Dakota. For Tim, Brian, and everyone here, I'm Blake Zuniga saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. That's what you think, man. Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game, man.
I mean, that doesn't really answer my question, but
I'm here, aren't I?
something's still missing.
Look, Marcus Young, kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. And what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Whoa.
What are we doing right now?
This is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
Why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
Nope. We're not doing, nope.
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm gonna make my future children so sick of that story, it's gonna be great!
Listen, I want you to start selling what Marcus Young is going to be 6 months from now. Then they're going to turn around real quick. Exactly. See, you and I are going to do great things. Watch. So I'm in Texas right now. We have one more game against the Vipers, but then after that, I want you to... Yeah, I'll call you back tomorrow. I didn't hear you.
It's your room, too. You can take a call.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to take it in the hallway because everybody would hear, be asking, like, Marcus, what's going on, you know? You know how it is.
Yeah, man, I get it. Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
All right, well, you know what? I'll let you get back to it. And I'm sure you got a few more phone calls to make.
Nah, I got too much energy. I'm about to go get a run in. You can take the room. Plus, you look real tired anyway.
You know, there's more to this game than taking the last shot and getting your numbers. Corey Harris taught me that.
Oh, really? Tell me more. Were you guys on the beach, under the stars?
Man, go take your walk, man.
I met plenty of people like you, AI.
You know nothing about me, bro.
You think you're special. You think the whole world revolves around your thoughts, your feelings. I got a family, and people counting on me just like you. There's 491 players in the NBA. Most of them, like Corey Harris, like blue blood, so everything was just handed to him. The rest of us, we down here, we gotta fight for the few spots that they didn't take. So if the only chance I have is by stepping over my competition, I'm gonna do that by any means necessary. And right now, that's you. You better believe if I gotta go through you, I'm gonna slice you right down the middle and clear that path.
Doesn't have to be that way, man.
It does have to be that way. And you know it. Even though your little girlfriend downtown got your brain off.
Don't you dare bring her into this.
Whoa.
Don't you dare talk about her.
Whoa.
Don't you dare.
Whoa. I touched the nerve.
Keep talking, man. I dare you. Keep talking.
Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off, guys! You lay one hand on him, and you're benched against the Vipers, okay? You too, Marcus. I'm serious. I don't know what started this, and I don't care. It ends right here, right now. You got me? Do you got me?
Yes, Coach.
Yeah, Coach.
Come on, guys. I came up coaching high school volleyball, okay? And those kids never gave me this amount of grief. Not once! By the way, it's a very complicated sport. Don't know that I ever fully got it. That's beside the point. Get your gear. You're rooming with Howie now.
Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, we just gotta get you some earplugs.
Oh, Howie, do us all a favor, dude. Go to the drugstore, get one of those nasal strips, staple it to your nose.
Well, no, Doc says it's hereditary.
It's not hereditary, dude. I'm telling you, okay? You have a serious medical condition. And the rest of you guys, why don't we try to act like adults, okay? It's clearly hard for us to behave like basketball players, so let's just be adults. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go hit the showers.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the hospital for sick children. Tracy Hooper was given the liver of a 9-year-old accident victim in a 4-hour operation. Hooper is in critical but stable condition, normal after such an operation. Her condition will be monitored for 72 hours to see if there's any sign of organ rejection. Rick Manson's World Motion Tour is over, and what a success it was. Manson skateboarded across Canada in 11 months, raising over $14 million to fight heart disease. He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, the battle against heart disease must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks are the lucky winners of this past weekend Super Lottery draw. The pair came forward to claim an $11 million prize.
Hey!
Face the media.
Oh, it smells like exhaustion and sadness in here. You're lucky I got some medication.
Why does this look like something I need an alibi for?
I know how you get hard on yourself, okay? So I was walking back from the pharmacy, anti-snore strips in hand, when I ran into this guy in the alley. And he looked tweaky, but he knew a guy who called a guy, and BAM!
Whoa. Hey, pretty sure fireworks are illegal here, bro.
Not when we're 5 miles from the Mexican border.
Somehow that makes him sound more illegal.
Will you relax? Fireworks are legal within city limits, and since we're in the middle of nowhere, you can lighten up, my friend. By lighting up. What do you say? I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Let's do it. Hey, come on, man.
Oh.
Quiet down.
I'm not any louder than the fireworks are gonna be.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure the coach doesn't notice us. I'm already on thin ice.
Let's be honest, man. We played like garbage tonight. We were uptight. We were stiff. The road's getting to us. For the good of the team, man, you need to chill.
Right.
Blow
Listen,
off some steam.
I'm having a great time. I just want to make sure I keep having a great time by not getting caught.
Oh, well then. Here's a big old double shot of good time right here. I'll light one end, you light the other. Amen, let's not hit the bus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I told you. Oh, I think I'm in love.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Howie? Yo, Howie? Howie? Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Nothing happened.
Run!
All right, everybody, listen up, listen up. Unfortunately, the fire department says the cause of this fire was most likely fireworks. Some kind of projectile. Pow! Okay, and I'm especially bummed because I lost all my cool clothes in the fire. Now the fire department has to go inside the building and make sure it's all safe for us before we return. And guess what? That's time we don't have. That might take all night. Howie.
Huh? Well, yeah.
Did you go to the drugstore?
No.
Get those breathing strips like I told you?
No. I mean, yes. Breathing clear, sir.
All right, good hustle.
Thanks, Coach.
The rest of you guys are gonna hustle onto the bus, and I'm gonna try to figure out who started this fire! What kind of basketball team burns down their own hotel? Onto the bus. Everybody.
You can't leave me hanging like that.
Wait, what you mean?
Come to our game against... da-da-da, that's all you said.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm in our game against the Memphis Hustle. It's our last road game, the Classic. Playing in the old school gym in Nicetown.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Can't wait to see you. What's wrong?
Nothing, just, the road, this game.
You're on the right path, AI. The bigger vision, it's there.
Yeah, that's what Big Toonie kept saying.
What? Big Toonie? That's like seeing Bigfoot or Einstein and they had an encyclopedic knowledge of the Eurostep. You met him?
Yeah, I actually met him a couple times.
Okay, and this is the first time that you're telling me? This is the first thing we're talking about when I get into Nightstown. All right, get some sleep.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
How come?
Well, there was a fire at the hotel.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, everyone's totally fine. It's just, just a crazy accident. But, we sleeping on the bus tonight, so never a dull moment.
Wait. Yeah, you talking about.
Oh, we need one more.
Hold on. Let me wait.
Your blue. I want some Jordan Rec on Rec. Jordan Rec.
Where did Wavy go?
No. There you go. Hold on, not yet.
I ain't gonna lie, they got some cold ass playlists though.
Yeah, after all the smoke of the little cool little archetypes, you better get your butt on a pure sharp.
Oh, you did? All right, name mine, Blue. I think we got somebody there. He didn't finish the prelude thing.
That makes no sense. You just stole that ball.
Is Gabe coming? I mean, not Gabe. Is Reggie coming? No.
There goes all that, man. Oh, Harachi, dude.
Wavy, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm gonna create a picture art. You can't go wrong with that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
You doing that right now?
About to right now. Alright, maxed out the other one.
It only takes 5 seconds. Carry up.
Let me invite somebody else.
I made a lot short too.
Wavy's playing.
Wavy's playing? Yeah.
Oh.
It's like 5 seconds for the player, bro. Literally.
How long is it gonna take? Cause I'm about to run back to 7-Eleven real quick.
I'm about to just
Bro,
create
it
it fast.
It takes
yeah,
5
it don't take
seconds
long
to
at
make
all.
a player. After the prelude thing.
We didn't
Yeah,
grab
better get
some
from
this
7-Eleven.
game,
Cause we ain't got a 5, my nigga. That's
It's
why
not,
we ain't
this isn't the efficient way to do it. This shit's trash.
I like it better
It should
than
all be
Micro.
in Micro. I like it better, but it's not efficient. Like, we just didn't get in a game together somehow. We're in a squad.
Wait, how tall are you making your pitch short, Reggie?
They said 6'8".
So,
I want to do 6'7", to be honest.
yeah,
Nah,
I'm doing mine 6'6".
Heisey was just going crazy on a 6'10".
Ew.
You saying ew, but I'll box the shit out of you. You saying ew.
Nigga, my last shot was box your shit.
I'll leave you nigga.
Bro, they said Wolf was shooting good on like a lock shot though.
Oh, yeah.
What you mean leave him? Niggas get like they get a 75-3.
Yo, I need to get some clothes, man. Yo, my nigga, it's too early in the morning for that.
Bro, he said lock shot, but he was shooting.
Hold up, bro. Glad to meet you, my nigga.
You think that bill useless, bro?
What?
No.
Lock shot?
We don't know
No.
yet. You can't really tell.
Can't tell yet until we actually play comp.
Why would it be used?
Then we're gonna.
Why would a lock shot be useless?
Let me know when you're there. Let's fix this mic. There you go. I'll fault my name. Yo, hey, you see the picture I sent you though? There to your phone?
My phone there, bro. My charger upstairs.
Lord Jesus, hit a shot. Oh my God, that didn't even count. They gotta make this circle bigger with this limitless.
Y'all trying to hop on
1
the
foot, man.
Y'all trying to play park real quick while we wait? Cause I'm just wasting time right here.
He might be done already.
Hold on.
Babe, you done?
Be patient, nigga. I'm putting the height in the weight, my nigga. Dumbass niggas.
I only see
Patience,
Dad.
bitch.
Where everybody else went?
I'll join up. And then my program.
What are you talking about, bitch? Huh?
All my shooter battles on Barnes. Don't worry.
Train the left hand. Fuck that. Fuck the right hand.
Nigga, we just had a pair shot, one for 10, my nigga. That's what I say. Do you, Raven?
Said what, boo?
We just had somebody that went 1 for 10. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, though.
Calm down, baby.
But chill out with that. You get smacked. That's on BD.
Damn, nigga, how you saying on BD now? GG. My GG fearless even in my career. Before you go to work, GG.
That nigga work every fucking day. You know he gotta go to work today. 12-hour shifts. Hell no, I bet.
That's tough.
I could do that like 3 times in a week.
Any factory though, they got 12-hour shifts. That mean they doing bad though. That's all that mean.
Damn.
Oh jeez,
That's
I
really
missed
what that
5
mean for
threes in a row. 6.
Oh, these boring ass teams. I'm going to the
7.
Knicks. Fuck that. I put my shit on 20
serious,
points.
huh?
I feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
Boy, you need to show some respect. This place is basketball. And we are nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We should focus on some new shoes.
Looks like somebody hit copy and paste 12 times on a computer.
Yeah, man, they even step the same.
Hey, yo, your girl is a great writer. Tell Coach I'll be in a minute.
What?
We gotta step it up, y'all. We got 10 points to come back from. Look alive and start passing more.
Oh, you mean start passing to you?
I mean start turning the game up.
Oh, so if I give the ball to Howie every time, you'll be okay with that?
Howie not gonna make no shot.
Hey, don't drag me.
You only worried about this because you know that scout's in the stands again.
AI, Marcus has the matchup in this game. You know he has a point. You've seen it. If we're gonna win this, it has to go through him. Come on, bro.
Whatever you say, AI. We're behind you.
Marcus. Hey, you want to beat these guys? Let's do it together. Pick and roll.
What's the catch?
No catch. I'm about winning. That's how we do it.
All right.
They can see that I'm the one, so they hate.
Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. First half is in the books between the Hustle and the Mad Ants.
And Memphis was able to jump out to an early lead, but you can't count out the very tough Mad Ants team.
I know this team has too much pride to not come out swinging and try and even things up early on here.
Second half just getting going, so let's move on to the action. Well, you watch Marcus Young play, and he just has an incredible burst with the ball.
And he has what I like to call sneaky speed. He'll surprise you or catch you off guard just when you think you know what he's up to and just go right by you.
Flash can't hit.
With room like that off the pick, you have to drop it in.
Well, they did everything right there, but sometimes the shots just don't fall. And in that situation, you just got to keep your head up and get them next time.
Now, here's Edwards. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And what a matchup it is between the Hustle and Mad Ants. Two teams with two very different approaches.
Well, you think of all the characters in the Mad Ants, and it's the polar opposite of the straight-laced Hustle. It's a clash of ideology on the floor.
Here's AI. He's got 13. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
And the foul called on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Hawkins.
Boy, coming out of halftime slow, 0 for 3.
And that shot falls short that time. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. Well, when Paul Tatum is on the floor, he has just an incredibly soothing presence.
Yeah, Tatum just seems to calm everyone down, Tim. All the small mistakes start getting avoided. Players want to play for each other more. He definitely has an impact not seen on the stat sheet, just that it factor.
Yeah, good point, Brian. It is about more than the box score with him.
Fort Wayne trailing. Pass to AI. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
I have no doubt that Marcus Young will eventually get the call up. He's continued his development quite nicely here in the G League. Very talented guard.
Now here's Hawkins. He's got 5. Marcus Young with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Time called here, the hustle decide to talk it over.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Now here's Conley. It's hauled in by AI. And now that we've seen a good amount of AI, how do you think his growth has been?
Well, AI has always had skill, but he's shown some great maturity since arriving to the Mad Ants. He looks like someone who is completely focused on improving his basketball career, wouldn't you say?
Beal can't get it to go.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Now here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tatum. Over Evans. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And with the hustle, you know you're going to get a lot of consistency. They just don't have off nights.
Conley with it. He has 5. They set the screen. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Timeout called the Mad Ants. And the Mad Ants making a change here. And although Carter not a star of the team by any means, he knows what the team wants from him.
Carter knows he is at his best when he's giving them that spark when they need it. He won't let it get to his head and shoot the team out of a game. Just a very solid role player.
Pass to Beal. Now here's Conley. Here's Walker. Hits it from three-point range.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Now here's AI. 13 points in this game.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, the big story for the Mad Ants is the motel fire they were a part of recently. Happened in their last road trip. I know something like that can really get in the head of a team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Beal. AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
That one goes. Count it.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
Here's Walker. Takes the 3. That shot off. And we have just finished the third quarter and a tight game. And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the... So it's the Hustle now.
The Hustle, they have a very versatile group of players. Many can sub in for each other during rotations, and it makes matching up easy.
Pass to Flash, and stolen by AI. The finish, and AI throws it down.
He's been in some high-pressure situations before. Playing in the Final Four comes to mind, and AI puts that experience to use right there.
Knocked away. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Hustle able to keep the ball here.
Still Hustle ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count it. Good.
Well, one thing that you can say about the Hustle is that they play incredibly well as a unit.
This group is the very definition of what it means to be a team. I mean, if you look up team in a dictionary, this team will probably pop up. They play with a single purpose, no antics or egos, and they always show up to win.
That was a defensive lapse. You really can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Oh, yeah, it was almost a free run to the rim for him.
You got to wonder, what were they thinking?
I really don't know what they were thinking, but hey, momentum could swing on plays like that, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Wade. Now here's Flash. He's covered by Randolph. It's good. And with the Memphis Hustle, not a lot of characters on the team.
It is hard to point out a player that can separate themselves from the rest of the team. They have a hard time marketing them, but they are effective where it counts on the floor.
Well, maybe you should get out there, Tim. And stolen by AI. Inside, Young. Here's AI. The shot, no good. The Hustle will go the other way with it. Here's Hawkins. And that misses. That would have put them up. AI inside. He's guarded by Flash. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And after not being selected in the draft, AI has humbled himself. He knows he has to prove his worth.
When you play like AI has since arriving to the Mad Ants, you're bound to get some attention. And there are some NBA whispers that have started to surface. You figured it was just a matter of time with the way that he's been producing for this team.
Here's Hawkins. Knight with the screen. Tatum brings the double team. Pass to Edwards. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that. So I had a foul to give, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Yeah, it would have been better to use it on the floor and not on the shot, but the foul had to come one way or another.
Yeah.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Memphis calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Hawkins. Pass to Wade. Knight with the screen. Wade. Oh, offline. And the Mad Ants call time here. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss. That's the buzzer, and the Mad Ants complete the comeback. Fantastic win for the team.
Well, you knew the Mad Ants, they were not going down without a fight. Not in this gym. And not in this squad, which showed a lot of heart in the
Fort Wayne to be proud of. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Zuniga signing off. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast as much as we did, and we'll see you next time.
Nikki, hey.
Hi, yeah, first of all, this is totally fine. We can fix this. I only wanted people to know about the fire so that we could see that you guys had a rough night. You know, I thought it'd be a good story before or after a game, whether you won or lost. Mad Ants rise from the fire to play again.
Slow down. What are you talking about?
After I published the story, websites started posting links to the video. You should have told me what really happened. I never would have written anything.
Video?
I didn't know there was a video.
What video? What?
Come on.
I've got this. I know how to handle this.
Wait for me outside, okay? Wait for me outside.
All right.
Don't say anything. Just watch this.
I'll light one end, you light the other.
Oh, no! Oh! Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Who posted this? Coach, I just think I should know who recorded this if it's going to be treated like evidence.
What did I tell you when I took you on? I talked about discipline and control and respect. You don't have any discipline or control. You just lost my respect. You know what else? You lost your place on this team.
It's over. Everything I've worked for is just wasted, gone.
You can get past this. Spin it, apologize.
Look, I'm not some star player who just sent out a few bad tweets, Nikki. I'm nobody. When you're nobody, they have no reason. They need one reason just to say no, and I served it up. I served it right up to them.
Start over.
I'm sick of tired. I'm so sick of starting over. You said you wouldn't have written anything.
What are you talking about?
The video. You said if you knew about the video, you wouldn't have written anything. Is that true?
I don't like where this is going, AI.
This is your job. This is what you do. You wrote the story, Nikki.
You think that I'm going to ruin your career for a couple of retweets?
Do you know
what is
where
wrong
that video
with you?
came from?
What does it matter where it came from?
Because it had to be Marcus.
I don't know. You can check a couple original postings if you do some digging. So what?
You wrote the story, Nikki. You wrote it. People piled on, but you started this. You wrote it. This is your fault, Nikki. This is your fault.
This was a mistake.
What do you mean?
I told you the first night that we went out what my line was,
No,
and
Nikki.
you crossed it.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Get out.
No, Nikki, I didn't
Find your
mean
own way
it.
back to Fort Wayne.
Marcus the Legend? Didn't even bother to change your username, did you?
You look upset.
You a snake.
Hey, man, I told you I would do everything I have to do to climb over you. And you just happen to be careless enough to turn your back on me. You'd be lying if you said to yourself that you wouldn't do the same thing. So, checkmate. Game over.
Oh, man. I had a friend once tell me that, people can recognize desperation just as quickly as talent. And I didn't listen to him. I mean, I knew he was talking to me, but I just figured, you know, just words. I didn't care. But I get it now. In this exact second, me running in here, hollering at you, getting caught up in all this, the league. Seeing you now is like, it's like looking in a mirror. And if that's what it takes, I don't want it. So yeah, man, you're gonna get the call now, sure, but it won't last, Marcus. Teammates, coaches, they gonna smell it on you, all that fake hustle, that locker room chess. You're just gonna grind yourself straight back here to where you started. Just a sad weekend amateur, struggling to put a ball through.
Cool story, bro. Seriously, like, beautiful, amazing story. I liked it so much. I'm gonna text you a picture of my first game check. Why are you still here? We're done, right?
Yeah, man. We done.
You're done.
I didn't look so bad. You didn't. You recorded that whole conversation?
I did.
He doesn't know I'm helping you, does he?
Listen, you made the right call by posting that video. Together, you and I, we're gonna do great things. No one I ever want to see him on another roster after this, unless it's like a local rec league. So, what do you think?
I got some old videos. I can make it work.
Yes.
What's your name? What's your name?
This is AI coming at you from Indiana, all by way of China. It's just gonna be a matter of time before the NBA sees what I can do. Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye. Corey Harris, I'm coming for you. You're gonna be buried right next to Marcus Young.
No, that's not me!
Hey, excuse me, hey. Your busboy Zach Coleman, is he here?
No.
Well, when's he gonna be back? I need to talk to him.
I don't know. He's off in the NBA, living his dream, managing Marcus Young. We're all very proud.
Marcus Young?
Yes.
That's what he said?
Yes. Friendly piece of advice.
Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye.
I'd try to find somewhere else to eat.
I'm very excited to be here with the Spurs. I mean, I'm also excited to experience the great town of San Antonio. It's a dream come true. Honestly, I'm really humbled by it all. It's the opportunity to be a part of such a great basketball legacy. Everything that Popovich is.
I'm pretty brave. Being seen out in public with career kryptonite.
Don't forget Fort Wayne's most hated.
Right? Old boy at the burger stand even charged me full price today.
Earl? He never asked full price.
Uh-huh. And then he charged me extra for pickles. And he said, "Have a nice day, IA." Which I didn't totally get, but I assume was an insult.
Nah, I think that's just Earl. He calls me Bert. Even if I correct him, he's still like, "Have a great day, Bert."
So what y'all doing here?
News. You hear about this guy?
No. What?
Bought himself a fishing boat.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be getting that 12th man spot. So, it's over. Moving to the Keys, let my belly grow.
Got room for one more?
Hey, no way, man. I'm bored that thinking. It's a slippery slope to early bird specials and afternoon bingo games with blue hairs.
Oh, baby. That does sound good.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't know how to fish and I get seasick, but I learn pretty quick.
You're not listening to a word I've said, have you? Hey, you're not gonna spend your time wasting your career on a boat with me. AI.
I got
Come
no
on.
offers, man. Season's done for me. I don't know, man. Maybe my career's done.
We see right through it. You'll be screaming for a training camp in a month.
Doesn't matter how loud I scream if no one wants to hear it.
Read this.
What is it?
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
This is... Nikki, thank you.
I mean...
Thank you.
Well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces. Make sure they stay a part of you.
Hello?
Have trouble finding me?
Kinda hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dunk. I knew the idea of a bigger picture was in you. I'm sure things got awkward in LA, but I've been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then...
Didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was off. I called Tatum. He told me what happened, about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine in Hoosier Gym. So I checked the tape.
And what'd you think?
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
Against the Spurs and Marcus Young.
Hmm? He's blowing up. Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us. And our guy who usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game. Show us what you got. If you shut him down, you seize your opportunity, you'll be in the league to stay. Have your choice of teams next season. Teammates? One more time? What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
What's your name?
Don't overextend.
Mm-hmm. Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him flow to you naturally.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize.
AI.
Go Stackhouse, hey.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
I'm yanking your chain.
Oh, okay.
You get out there and knock them dead tonight. Laker. Now's the hard part. You gotta stay here.
No, man, I already told you. Marcus Young does not appear for anything less than $50,000. Well, does he get to keep the ride? Okay. Yeah, he'll think about it.
You get better reception outside.
Nah, it's okay. I did what I needed to do. Everything good?
Yeah. It's great, man.
That's great. Awesome. Wow. Look at you. I'm
I thought
proud
Marcus
of you.
was an easier coat to ride.
Oh,
So you
hold
threw
on.
me away the second you realized I had other plans than being a mercenary, take no prisoners killer.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about here.
Only you could have helped Marcus edit that audio.
Look, man, I want you both to succeed, but sometimes you gotta make a choice.
This area is for players, staff, and approved guests only. You none of those.
It's a business, man.
Not if I can help it.
And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League. He's still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect.
Trust me, this guy's like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, Harry.
AI's first taste of the NBA.
Sup guys, you're here with the first ever NBA 2K League champions, Knicks Gaming, and you're watching 2K TV.
guys, welcome to NBA 2K19. I'm Rachel, and this is NBA 2K TV.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. You know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. AI outside. Harris trying to get free. Good on the shot.
Oh, that's the super competitive nature of AI right there. Look, he doesn't even think about kicking it out. Scores over some tough D.
And Young kicks to Aldridge. Over AI. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Young.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. And that's just a defensive breakdown.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Able to score on the penetration there. Give AI a lane to the basket, and he'll exploit it.
Stolen by AI. And with AI teaming up with Harris, it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
No good from Gasol. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And Young kicks to Anderson. Pass to Gasol. Aldridge down low. He's against Kuzma. Young with no one around. San Antonio again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Well, a lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for his team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that answer.
Harris, good.
Oh, you can tell a player who learned the game the hard way like AI did. I mean, those are the guys making passes like that.
Stolen by AI.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Dang is checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Harris. Laverne, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Young. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Gay. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers leading by 7. Hart the pass to AI. And AI with the stuff.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured the momentum.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had it figured out, then take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
Now here's Murray. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over Thomas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And just like you draw it up, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
Here's Laverne, and the layup's good off the glass. Laverne's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
AI, the screen. Thomas using the pick. Rebound, San Antonio. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
You think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
AI, the screen. Thomas kicks to Hart. Over Ginobili. Laverne grabs the miss. Gay drives in to the inside. Murray laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 7 points.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
AI from long range. Got it off in time, but it's no good. AI has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture and
I always notice the fans that support.
The game. Platoon swap here for the Lakers. A different look now for San Antonio. Here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's tipped. Aldridge down low. Lopez covering, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 6. On the court for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the 3.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gasol, and that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Luol Deng is checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
And you watch Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all.
And so it's Los Angeles holding basketball. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third.
This is 30 minutes.
I got him. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at AI in this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. AI has checked in. You know, Greg, when you talk about AI, you have to mention that he was playing in China before getting a chance here in the NBA.
And just reading about his time in China, it seems like that whole experience was a harsh dose of reality for AI that never quite felt at home. And while he did improve his game, I know he is glad to be back in the States.
Brook Lopez is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Harris. Then it's Ball, and it's Blue in at the small forwards. That's the Laker 5.
That's just raw strength. Harris not allowing the defense to overpower him on the way up.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Green. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of two. One being Anthony Davis. The fact he can get his shot, he's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a three. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the three. He can get it at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing. And a wide open look for AI. Again, the Lakers. And you talk about getting thrown into the fire. We're seeing the first NBA minutes for AI in one of the biggest games of the season. This team must believe in him to look his way with everything on the line.
And if you follow the news, you might have heard the story of how AI came to land on this team. This is as pressure-packed a debut as it gets, and AI has to be both terrified and elated right now.
Harris setting the pick for AI. Harris passes to Lopez. Here's Blue, and the jam by AI.
This is what we call volume scoring. Hard to imagine AI having a bigger impact than he's having tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Julius Randle comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Spurs, Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Young. Ginobili kicks to Gay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open three like that.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
And it goes down 2 points. 24 points for AI.
And it's not hard to see AI out there in an NBA uniform and not be reminded of that huge dunk he pulled off while playing in China. I still remember that play going viral.
Yeah, Greg, he was the talk of basketball after pulling off that dunk, and it actually helped him kickstart his path to the NBA. It's incredible, isn't it, how a dunk can change a career. Ginobili against Caldwell Pope. Here's AI. Again, Los Angeles.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Laverne passes to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. Cans it from downtown. Gay's got 5 points so far.
Come on, you can't allow Gay to get comfortable from beyond the arc. He really stretches the D when he's nailing that long ball.
And stolen by Murray. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. San Antonio also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Murray. Thomas kicks to AI. uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 28.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Mills. Out to the right wing. Here's Laverne. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio, Ginobili and Green are the wings. Pau Gasol is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Mills in at the 1 spot. Gay outside, he kicks it to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Gasol. Over Randall. Rebound the Lakers. AI's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature. But I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Randall. San Antonio also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Green. Young is subbed in for Manu Ginobili. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. So hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. And the Lakers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Gasol is screened. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will be foul number 5 on him. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gay against Kuzma. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defense.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
Taking 2 shots.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Here's Lopez. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Lopez.
And the Lakers lead by 19.
And really, Lopez has been dangerous from here throughout his career. You got to guard him closely.
Passes it to Mills. Screen by Young. Gay against Kuzma. Gay, that's good. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes on.
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Great.
And the Spurs with some changes. Comes in for Kyle Anderson, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Los Angeles leading by 17. AI, the screen. Ball, the pass to AI. Gay with the defensive effort.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
And Murray, here we go. And no good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Spurs trail by 17. Young in the corner. Gasol trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. Lakers shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Keep the pressure on. That's what AI likes to do, and it gets him the and one.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. Last year, the NBA moved the trade deadline to before the All-Star break, C-Web. Did you like that decision?
It caused teams to make trade decisions much sooner, and I like that. But I don't like the fact that maybe if, let's say, I'm a fan of Utah Jazz, and you trade the player that we love so much, and he's an all-star, and I can't root for him as a Utah Jazz fan. So as a fan, it gets a little bit tricky because that's still my player, and I want to celebrate with this guy at the All-Star break, but maybe I can't. But I think that what it does is it makes the teams much more competitive.
So it's Los Angeles.
Hey, Big Tune. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here.
Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy, right? This is a star.
Hey, you had a tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. But let's start with your name first. AI. What does that stand for?
That's my name.
I just want everybody to have a good time. I really do.
What it do, youngin'?
Hey.
Appreciate you meeting with me.
Yeah, you can, thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, you know, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, you know, a couple weeks back.
I still remember my first check, man. Had the little Knicks logo in the top corner. Next day, I went out and bought me a watch or a Frosty. 3 weeks later, on the road in Miami, hit up Mansion post game, and the next morning, woke up, poof, 200 large, gone.
You heard of insurance?
I thought I was gonna play forever. Like Vince Carter, collecting a paycheck and a pension. Last thing I remember was James Harden's grin. He hit me with that half cross, half carry thing he likes to do, and I'm waiting for the step back, and the next thing I see, black. Woke up in Cedars. Mama was sitting there with a Bible on her lap while the doctor told her that I had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Means my heart muscles were so swollen the blood couldn't pass through no more. Doctor told me I could never play ball again. It's the worst day of my life. The hoop was my identity, man. It was my reason. After that, man, I just spun out, you know? People try to reach out, you know, all the dudes from around the league that you'd expect. Oh, try to make me feel better, but I wasn't hearing them. Wasn't long before I was back in my mama's crib in Jersey. Same single bed, flat broke. It's amazing how quick the cheese melts. The humbling comes for us all. Matter of fact, I still remember the first time I saw you playing the Dykeman. You was a freshman. So cocky, you'd make LeVar Ball blush.
Oh, all right. So that's why you took my ankles, huh? Man, I remember. People still send me gifts of that.
That's why you so salty, huh? Man, you are competitive. I get it. No one likes a clowning. Man, the reason I did that, though, man, you was out there stealing my shine, man. I couldn't just relinquish the crown, man. It's Dykeman.
I know, man. They never let you forget.
Right? Man. So we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
All right. See, the real reason I'm here, man, I want to manage you.
Oh, okay. Look, yo, man, have you ever managed anyone?
I mean, technically, you're the first player I've ever even approached about this. But wait. You know, the last few years, I was coaching AAU, and I was finishing up my finance degree. You know, I've been paying my dues.
Look, I don't know, man. Like, what's an undrafted free agent even need with a manager? You know, agent and lawyer got me covered.
No. Listen, they're deal makers. I handle the day-to-day. I'm talking media, endorsements. For instance, how much you paying for this crib, huh?
I don't know, 6.
6. It's a new apartment building over on Park that's willing to let you live there rent-free if you just mention them on social media. I got a car dealership and a furniture warehouse that's willing to do the same thing. That's a new crib and a new car gratis. I mean, it might not be glamorous, but listen, you gotta think about this. Do you want to be the kid with the frosty wrists? Or the one with the diversified portfolio, huh? Look, our paths wouldn't even pass the sobriety test. But we made it back. You're survivors. The real ones. Just imagine what we could do together, man. That's all I'm asking. Just imagine it, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.
Hey,
what's
how
up?
you doing? What can I do for you?
Man, I'm looking to get a cut.
Oh, great. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Aren't you AI?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I've seen you play.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the basketball league. Man.
Ah, nice.
Hey, listen, the last guy, he was charging our NBA players, so, we had to make some changes. So,
okay.
anytime you need anything, you come on down here and I'll take care of you. No charge. I'm Floyd, by the way.
Hey, man, it's nice to officially meet you, AI. Appreciate that.
All right. Boom, boom. I'm good. I'm good.
Man, this looks great. Hey, you sure I don't owe you anything?
Nope. It's on the house. Come on back anytime you need.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I just want everybody to have a good time.
Hi, welcome. You see anything? Let me know.
All right, man. Thanks. Is it cool if I try a bunch of things?
A bunch of things? What do you mean a bunch of things?
Man, don't worry about it.
That looks great. That looks great.
Can I wear this out?
Yo, you got it, man. It's all yours.
Thank you, man.
See you soon.
Thanks for coming in. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, you got it. Hey, is it cool if I try this on?
Of course. Fitting room's in the back. I like it. Great choice. Those suit you perfectly.
These are great. I'm gonna take them. Thanks for letting me try them out.
Absolutely. Thanks for shopping at Swags.
Hey, welcome to Foot Locker. Thanks, man. Hey, man, can you check on these?
Yeah, you got it.
Perfect. I'll get these.
How's it going?
What's up, AI?
Huddle up, folks. Season's just starting, and we have a lot of work.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
One more.
And the foul. Give me that.
Very strong, guys. Now let's move on to the next drill.
Get that perimeter. Right there. And the foul. I see him. Yeah, that's all you. What's the foul? I got it. Yo, kick it out.
Screen big coming.
Shot. Way to grab it. Back door. Give me that. And the foul. Rebound. Give me that.
Poetry in motion, AI.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Screen coming.
Give me that.
Okay, AI, I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Shot, shot, shot. No, no, no. I see him. I see him.
Now that's what I want to see. Come on, man. You could do better than that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, on to the next one.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, keep the ball, huh?
We'll get the next one. Man, I can't even watch this.
Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Hop to it. This is where it counts.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Focus! Focus!
right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Just like that. Now we're rolling.
Good shot, good shot.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Keep it going. You got average covered for sure. I want to see more next time.
Hey, hit me up.
What's up, AI?
Hey there. You got something in mind? Let me know. I'm ready to rock.
Let's do it. This is the one.
Okay, let's do it.
I gotta think about this some more. I'll come back another time.
Absolutely. Take your time. It's a big decision.
But we don't never trip. All I know is
Oh.
Hi, I'm Veronica, Nikhil's partner. Check for you.
Great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm
Ernie.
really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here
I
too.
miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they were swept by this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Go easy on him, AI. I didn't make it out the door. I didn't find
We hope to see you again, so visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability of any future Trailblazers game. Rise with us.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of how it's ended out. Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
I mean, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill. I mean, and being asked to keep pace. I mean, I'm sure AI will appreciate having a more...
For the Trailblazers, Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Turner. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart. Then there's Beasley, and it's Blue in at the power forward position. No one near him. They get it back. Beasley. It's good. This game is all even. Beasley's got his first bucket of the night.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Stauskas is checked in, so they take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
McCollum kicks to Stauskas, and there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for James. Leonard against Beasley. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ingram passes to Blue. Inside. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's the screen. McCollum kicks to Harkless. Six to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in. Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Blue. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And just looking back at AI and how he started his NBA career, what a way to make an entrance into the league in a pressure-packed situation, Greg, like this.
Yeah, and a lot of players would have been overwhelmed, but AI was instrumental in getting the win and helping the team secure a playoff berth. What an incredible moment it was for him in an NBA debut.
Pass to Curry. Leonard with this screen on Rondo. 5 to shoot. And a deep three from Curry. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
I feel like when Myers Leonard plays significant minutes, he can get himself into the rhythm of the game. That's when a lot of his better offensive rebounding games come.
And that one misses from Blue.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Now the Lakers on the break. Throws up, throws down the breakaway jam.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
Now here's Harkless. He's covered by Ingram. For 3, Stauskas. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And that one misses from Blue. Trailblazers trail by 8. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Back to Curry. Passes it to Stauskas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide open shot.
He tries for 3, and count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Blue. Blue's got 9 points.
Now he's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Leonard dishes to Stauskas. Back to Leonard. Portland moving the ball around. Curry against Rondo. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Rondo with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Blue. Back to Rondo from 18 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
McCollum right side. And Portland again with the bucket.
Yeah, we've seen highlights of the deep threes, and we know he can get to the rim, but McCollum's mid-range game, well, that's something special. Impressive there.
Blues shot is off. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. One of the most lethal scorers in the game, all-star.
I like a challenge.
And the Blazers, Greg, disappointed with last year's first-round defeat, but they've assembled some nice talent.
And like he said, we've seen teams jump into title contention more quickly than expected in the past.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
So what's his name had a bunch of
Yo, Blue.
fucking
What you doing?
Heisey had a bunch of points.
Yeah, getting an early boost from the bench, that's been the difference here so far.
Well, a good coach.
I see account, do me a favor.
Nigga almost stole that.
Hop on my. I'm about to text you.
Chase down. Oh my god.
I'm about to text you, nigga.
Last shot.
Optimizes his rotation, and in the first quarter, he did a great job of that.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
Just a one dribble.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Bodyguard is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Beasley in at the 5 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment.
I'm not saying this shot. This shit. I don't go. Ain't this on Hall of Fame, right?
Supposedly.
I don't know if one nigga is broke or if bad as I don't get it.
I like that. I got defensive stopper.
Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 16. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From deep three-point range, and the Lakers with another miss.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence. Defensively, you caused the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Man, we
Kicks to
elite
Hart.
6 yet?
I'm sorry, man. No.
Just
What a
4 to
ball.
shoot. And that one goes long. Los Angeles leading by 10. There's the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Leonard, the pass to Lillard.
The fact that I knew they're going
Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
Low-key don't care.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6
What?
from the field in the second quarter so far.
You get that dimer, I'm pulling in the corner, my man.
Yeah.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's
That's
good.
decent.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Out at the low for the shot.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this
Because I
team.
handle you.
Trailblazers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
I think when I get to 70, I can do it. And I'm going to be out here.
No, you can't.
Guess what?
I think you get out of
Hey, just hold it. Now, actually, you guys are stuck.
The Blazers known for their explosive offense, but Brent, their defense became one of the stronger in the league.
Yeah, I think that's what propelled them to the third seed, top 5 last season in a lot of defensive metrics, great rebounders and a good job of challenging shots. They play in a bit of a drop position where they're always protecting the paint and not overextending themselves. It's been successful for the coaching staff.
They set the pick. McCollum outside. Portland again missing.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range. Kevin, it was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, who it's all about threes and layups. Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range, even though last year, obviously, just 9 games. He's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trailblazers over the past couple of seasons.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Three-pointer Lillard on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Pass to Hart.
What's going on?
Here's Blue. There's a good screen. Shoots off the screen. And again, it's the Lakers.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Rondo against Lillard. Here's McCollum.
Boost, man.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McCollum's got 7.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Here's Blue. Portland grabs the miss. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Here's Blue. 20 points for him, and he makes that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Three-pointer Lillard doesn't go for him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, defense has stood out for you in the first half. It's like they're playing 5-on-6. What has been the driving force for you there?
That's my big bride. Karush, I'm an entourage.
Well, you know, I just knew that I could make an impact with my D in this game. You know, I wanted to cause some turnovers early, stay active and get in their heads, and I've been able to do that. So for the fans who love defense, I think I'm giving them a treat tonight.
Well, some of us still like defense, and we appreciate the effort so far. Kevin?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a win. It's almost entirely new group here for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Stauskas is checked in for Evan Turner. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. McCollum is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Stauskas in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Blue, that's good.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Trailblazers trail by 14. There's the pick. Curry kicks to McCollum. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum. Rondo against Curry. Here's Blue. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's McCollum for 3. Passes to Leonard. Here's Stauskas. Leonard with a screen on Ingram. Stauskas, the pass to Harkless. The rebound by Blue. Lakers leading by 12. Ingram outside. Tries it from 19. And that's good off the glass that time.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Pass to Stauskas. And it's Leonard, top of the key. The 3 from McCollum gets the 3-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's foul number 2 for him. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Portland. And the Lakers also making a change. Hart's checked in. Curry kicks to Harkless. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Harkless has got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the pass to Hart. Here's Blue. 2 minutes. He feeds it to Beasley. 80 that time from Leonard.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Aminu with a screen on Rondo. Leonard sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Aminu. And a wide open look for McCollum off the left rim and out.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Ingram outside. Off the screen. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter. 59 seconds left in the third. Passes it to McCollum. There's the screen. He kicks it to Aminu. Over Ingram. Aminu misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Nurkic checked in for Myers Leonard.
Even though the skills have slipped for Rondo, and there's been some areas where maybe he hasn't been a great fit for whatever reason, he is a natural playmaker, and last year showed signs of getting back to that kind of form, playing alongside Holiday, AD, and of course his old running mate from his Sacramento Kings days, DeMarcus Cousins. It seemed like Rajon Rondo that was reeled in last year and back to being laser focused.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Here's Blue, hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break and their ability to get points in the paint. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Beasley. Brandon Ingram's out there with the bodyguard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Hart in at the 2. Beasley, the pass to Blue. Over Harkless. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
McCollum kicks to Curry. Back to McCollum, pushing it up. Rondo's shot is good.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
It's good. And 12 points for Harkless.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Rondo passes to Blue. And the 3 off target.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
McCollum dishes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Blues got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingram drains the 19-footer. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
McCollum with a screen on Rondo. Curry kicks to Nurkic. The dish to McCollum. Over in the corner, Harkless. Teardrop shot. Here's Nurkic, and it's blocked by Blue. Pass to Hart. Lakers passing it around.
Hey, Beasley.
Here's Blue, guarded by Curry. Blue, that's good.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Brent, do you think individual defense is getting easier to measure with player tracking and advanced stats?
I don't. I think it's impossible for you to find.
Lakers substitution. Blue.
Knocked away. Stolen by Corey Harris. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
You just can't be relaxed around Harris. He's great at recognizing when to take risks and go for the steal.
And Lillard kicks to Curry. Nurkic setting the pick for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Lillard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 9. There's the pick. Harris passes to Blue. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Turner kicks to Curry. Steps back and shoots. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Blue, that's good.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard, right side. Nurkic a screen on Harris. Curry attacking. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the bodyguard.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Poke loose.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Los Angeles with another miss. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's the screen. Blue passes to Rondo. Curry with the defensive effort. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they...
AI, we've got an interview request for you. Come with me.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
AI, Griff Bryant, thanks for talking with me. Great game tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Of course.
So, considering this was just your first game, I'd say you held your own. How did it feel to contribute right away?
Oh, man, you know, it was great. You know, my teammates been really amazing, just helpful, giving me advice on whatever the NBA is going to throw at me. And, you know, it makes me looking forward to contribute to whatever I can do, you know, even just a little bit.
After college, you spent some time in China and then in the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
You know, sort of. Like, we still playing basketball, and I'm still part of a team, you know, like I was in Shanghai and Fort Wayne. My time in both those places taught me a lot about what it means to be a teammate, and I just look forward to using that knowledge to help us get some W's.
That's refreshing to hear from someone who just finished their first game of the season. Listen, thanks again, AI, and congrats on the strong debut.
Thank you.
Thanks, Griff. AI, you're good to go.
All right, man.
How's it going?
What's good, AI? All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? I'll take it.
Still have work to do, AI. Let's get back at it soon.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, AI. Good to see someone who still values the mid-range game. Here's what this drill looks like.
Focus! Focus! All day! Shut up! You got it! Do it!
Deep breaths. Keep it moving, gentlemen. Hey,
I'll see you later.
okay, AI. I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Hey, he can ball, huh?
You're like money in the bank. go. No dilly-dallying